Hey everyone, this is a guitar tutorial for New Creation by Mac Powell. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like and comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. Additionally, if you're interested in any of the gear that you see today, there are links in the description below. Last but not least, if I really did help you out with this tutorial, you could always donate to the channel by clicking the three-dot icon that's next to the like button. And there's a small menu that will come up and it should say thanks. You can click the thank you button and you can go from there. And I appreciate anything that you can give. Well, let's go for it. So grab your acoustic guitar, and you don't need a capo today, and let's get started. Like I said, you don't need a capo, and the chords you need for this song are very simple. Here they are: C, G, A minor, and F. So there are several ways that you can play F through this song. I'm going to go over a few, and they'll go from easiest to hardest, but let's start with the other ones. With C, you're going to put your index finger on the B string 1st fret, middle finger D string 2nd fret, ring finger A string 3rd fret, and you're going to avoid strumming the low E string. That's the C chord. For the G chord, put your middle finger down on the low E 3rd fret, index finger A string 2nd fret, ring finger and pinky are covering the high E and B strings of the 3rd fret. You get to strum all the strings for this. That's the G chord. For the A minor chord, put your index finger again on the B string 1st fret, middle finger D string 2nd fret, ring finger G string 2nd fret also. You're going to avoid strumming the low E. This is A minor. Okay, and let's talk about the F chord. Now, to play the easiest version of F, I call this the Bethel version because it's used in a lot of Bethel music. Put your index finger back again on the B string 1st fret. Ring finger and pinky are going to go on the A and D strings of the 3rd fret. Now, you don't have to do anything with your middle finger. You don't have to also strum the high E or low strings, so just avoid those. You're going to focus on the A through B strings for this. This is called F2, technically. That's the easiest way you can play F. Now, harder versions would go as follows. You can do the traditional version, barring the high E and B strings with your index finger 1st fret, G string covered by the middle finger 2nd fret, ring finger is covering the D string 3rd fret. And that's the traditional F. And really the only other version you can do is the barred chord version. So you could bar the entire 1st fret with your index finger, middle finger covers the G string 2nd fret, ring finger A string on the 3rd fret, and pinky also on the 3rd fret with the D string. This is the best sounding F, but it is the hardest to finger. So choose which chord fits you best, at least when it comes to F, but all the other chords are the same as what Mac Powell actually plays, especially when he does it live. There's one more thing we should cover before we start the song. There's a little intro that happens on the acoustic guitar, and it goes like this. All right, and that's pretty simple, but to watch it in slow motion might be better. You're going to bar those high E and B strings of the 1st fret like you would do a traditional F chord, and strum those bottom 2 strings twice, and then let go of the bar, and now you're only fingering the B string 1st fret. So that's very slow, but in tempo. And then you go to a C chord right away. You don't have to do that, and actually I'm going to play the song as if I'm the only guitar player available. So really I'm just going to focus on the main parts of the song, and hopefully I can help you out that way. But don't worry, I'm going to go over the strumming pattern after we play through it, and I'll say the chords as we go along and put them on screen for you. All right, here we go. C, G, A minor, F, 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 C, C, G, A minor, F, 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 C, A minor, F, C, G, C, G, A minor, F, 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 C, G, F, C, G, A minor, 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 F, C. Well, everyone, I hope that I was able to help you out with that tutorial. Let's go over the basic strumming pattern of the song. So let's pretend that we're playing the chorus because that's pretty easy to jump into. And then we're starting on a C chord and you're going to go down, down, or down, down, The biggest thing to understand also is that you're changing some chords on offbeats. Like when you're switching to G, you're playing on an offbeat. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So just be careful with that. If you're unfamiliar with offbeat changes, just count in your mind 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and while you're going through the song. And that would be the best advice I can give you. Subdivide, meaning adding the and in between 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See how I'm changing on the and a few times? Some chords, of course, don't fall on the and. So you got to be careful with that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So really the G and the F chords are falling on an offbeat, but the C and the A minor are on downbeats. So keep that in mind as you're playing through the song. Last but not least, you might have noticed I palm muted the beginning, and you can certainly do that too. When he's playing live, I believe it's just the electrics, and he's not really doing anything with the acoustic until the choruses. But again, if you're playing the only acoustic guitar on your team, or if you're doing this for worship, it might help to play the chords with the band. So when I'm palm muting, I'm using this part of my palm closest to the bridge as I can, and then strumming the lowest strings of each chord. So for the C, I'm focusing on the A and D strings. For the G, low E and A minor, again, A and D, and then F, A and D as well. So practice that because that's going to really add some flavor to the song. And of course, there's a lot of guitar parts in this that I could dissect, but I just don't have time because this video is long enough. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I really appreciate your generosity. Once again, if you feel led, go ahead and donate to the channel by clicking the 3-dot icon that's next to the like button. It'll come up with a thanks button, and you should be able to donate to the channel that way. Thanks so much for your generosity, and thanks so much for watching. God bless.